Hello and welcome to this video demonstration of ATOS Incident Reporting Engine Asset, developed by ATOS in the context of CyberSec for Europe project. The goal of the ATOS Incident Reporting Engine Asset is to provide support in the process of mandatory incident reporting to different supervisory authorities, adapted to different procedures and formats depending on the applicable regulatory bodies. ATOS Incident Reporting Engine provides two main functionalities: incident reporting workflow enforcement, and the generation of mandatory incident reports adapted to different formats and templates. In particular, current version of the asset supports the generation of Excel, PDF, and Word reports. As it is shown in this slide, the asset has a modular design composed by different services, so it can be more easily adapted or extended in the future to deal with additional regulations or potential changes in the existing ones. Current version is integrated with the open source tools Keycloak for the authentication of the users and with the security incident response platform The Hive, where the workflow enforcement is performed. The ATOS Incident Reporting Engine has been integrated in the Incident Reporting Platform for the financial sector developed in CyberSec for Europe. Why an incident reporting platform in the financial sector? First, to cover the need of tools that facilitate the collection and reporting of security incidents or data leaks, and the need of dealing with the lack of harmonization in the European Union mandatory incident reporting process. Additionally, this platform is connected to threat intelligence platforms to promote a collaborative approach to pave the way towards public and private cooperation towards reaching the common goal of enhancing cyber resilience. To illustrate the disparity of applicable regulations, in this slide we show the ones supported by the asset that could be applicable to the financial institutions: European Central Bank, ECB, for Target 2 participants, ECB SSM for significant institutions, PSD2 Directive for payment services providers, NIS Directive for operators of essential services, GDPR for personal data processors or controllers, and EIDAS for trust service providers. ATOS Incident Reporting Engine integrates the incident reporting workflow shown in this slide, which start with a phase of data collection, followed by a phase of data enrichment and event classification to evaluate the severity of the incident and the need for external reporting, and finally a phase of data conversion where the reports are generated. Before this phase, there is a managerial judgment process where a controller must confirm the classification, and finally the actual reporting to the supervisory authorities. In the demo we are going to show, we are assuming a financial institution called Gamma Bank, which is a significant institution, a payment service provider, a Target 2 critical participant, and an operator of essential service, suffers a distributed denial of service incident. And we will see the different reports generated in the different phases. First, the incident needs to be registered in the platform. This is done through the graphical interface provided by the open source tool The Hive. The creation of this new incident is automatically notified to the ATOS Incident Reporting Engine asset through the webhooks generated with each action performed in The Hive and collected through a specific plugin developed with the asset to interact with this tool. The reception of this notification in the asset will trigger a new incident reporting workflow process. Automatically, a first task for data collection is created and assigned to the incident management team in The Hive. Once the users in the incident management team have filled in the information about the incident, they will close the task. This action will be automatically notified to the asset, which will create a new task: data enrichment. In this phase of the incident reporting workflow, additional information about the incident will be included through the dashboard provided by the tool. Once Once all the information is there, the user can close this task and a new task event classification will be created. In this case, it will be assigned to the incident classification team. This process of creating a new task, when the previous one is closed, continues through all the phases of the incident reporting workflow defined. The assignment of the users to the tasks, as well as the description and name of the different tasks in the workflow, is configurable by the administrator through the dashboard of the asset. The managerial judgment process is done through the asset graphical interface in two phases. First, to confirm the event classification indicated by the incident classification team, and second, to confirm the report generated is correct and there's a green light to proceed with the reporting. In both cases, the user with the role controller must go to the specific tabs in the menu, only available for this user, and complete the forms. Once submitted and depending on the option selected, automatically will be created a new task, or close the incident reporting process. The functionality of report The functionality of report generation provided by the asset is invoked from the Hive graphical interface through the execution of the responder data converter in the task associated. The generation of the different report templates will depend on the regulations selected by the administrator in the configuration of the asset. For each regulation, it is necessary to define a recipient and a template associated to it. Each template has two files associated. One is the template provided by a specific regulation, which can be in different formats, such as Excel, PDF, or Word, and the other is an Excel file, which includes the mapping between the regulation template file and the incident reporting data model. This mapping is used to automatically populate the information about the incident in the different templates, and it is the way to easily have the possibility to adapt it to changes in the regulations. The reports generated can be downloaded and visualized from the ATOS Incident Reporting Engine dashboard, and they will be also sent by email to the user who launched the data conversion from the Hive. Depending on the reporting phase where we are for each regulation, the first report, the interim report, or the final report, different information will be populated in the reports generated. In this case, we are in the first phase, and we can see only the information of the first report has been completed in each of the templates. In this second reporting phase, additional information has been included related to the interim reports for ECB and PSD2 templates, and also the additional information included in the description of the incident has been added to the target 2 Word document generated. Finally, in the third reporting phase, information has been also completed related to the final report in the templates. Associated to each regulation, it can be configured from the asset dashboard different timers, which define the deadlines established by the regulatory bodies for the mandatory incident reporting process. They can be associated to the generation of the different phases of the reports, first, interim, final, and also to different stages in the incident reporting workflow, for example, when the incident is detected, when it is classified as significant, when the incident has been closed, etc. These timers will be automatically triggered by the asset during the workflow in a transparent manner for the user, and when the deadline arrives, it is triggered an escalation procedure. In the current implementation of the asset, this escalation procedure is a notification by email to the incident contact user about the delay in the reporting, indicating the regulation template and recipient affected. Exceptions or anomalies in the incident reporting workflow, such as for example, if a user without the required permissions is closing a task or an incident, are also detected and notified by email to the incident contact user. Thank you very much for your attention.